Hey you, welcome to Beauty Over 40. My name is Lavinia. Today is the last collaboration of the year with my Beauties Over 40. Such a great year that we've had of collaborations. This month we're celebrating holidays. It's holiday season and we want to create beautiful holiday themed looks for you guys. Make sure you check out all the girls that collaborated in this month's video. We're so excited to have had a successful 2024 and we look forward to a more beautiful, even more successful 2025. If you'd like to see how I created this look, definitely stay tuned.
I'm down if you're down. Let's ride out right now. We'll go where there ain't no crowds, somewhere underneath the clouds. I'm down if you're down.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this holiday look. First, I'm gonna moisturize my lips. Okay, holiday look. First off, I do not know what I want to do. I know I want to do something kind of shimmery, glittery, but not like actual glitter. I love toning my skin. And today we're just going to do a full face. I'm going to make it not quick and simple, but we're going to edit it down for you guys. Go from there. Okay, so we got our lips moisturized, got our skin toned. Next, we're gonna do serum. Actually, let's do this eye gel. I actually got this in my last BoxyCharm Dragon's Blood eye gel. Let's do a little bit of that because I feel like I need it. I am pretty consistent with my skincare routine. Now, I'm not gonna say I do that every night and every morning, but definitely most days when I go out. Applying like eye creams and gels is the one thing that I'm not really consistent with. So we're gonna try to be a little bit more consistent. All right, and for serum, let's do this guy here. I'm pretty sure I got this in BoxyCharm as well. Tula. Okay, probiotics and superfoods. This is a triple hydra complex night serum. Because it says night, that doesn't stop me from using it in the daytime. I actually love like night creams. They're just a little bit more, I find them a little bit more richer, which is fine for me. Plus it's the time of year that we get a little bit extra dry, so I do not mind using a night serum or a night cream in the daytime. I've been loving this pond, you guys. I had to go old school, particularly the Crema S. It seems to be a little bit more richer. As I've mentioned, I do love a rich cream, but it leaves my skin just like super glowy and hydrated. I can even see like the hydration, the moisture like through my foundation, and I love how that looks. Does have a little floral scent, but nothing overly powering. All right, next we're going to do primer. Actually, I'm not sure. This may have come out of my Walmart box. I'm not sure. Snow mushroom. Yeah, I'm not sure if this came in there or not, but we're gonna use it. So this is the snow mushroom water primer. Okay, probably a little bit more than what I need. Sure, get that in my pores around here. All right, next we're going to go ahead and color correct. I do have some hyperpigmentation around my mouth, so I do like to color correct for that. Do a little bit under my eyes, just a little bit. I've been tired, guys. So tired. Then we're just going to press that in under our eyes. I was considering a different, actually, I'll just show you guys. I was going to use the Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum, but hey, we're celebrating the holidays. We may be going out, we may be dancing. So we want something that's gonna last the entire night. And for me, that's going to be my Doublewear. Doublewear, guys, sweat proof, waterproof, all around. You guys have heard me preach about this foundation for years. You can go swimming in this stuff. It's not going anywhere. But because we're in our fall and winter months, my color has changed, so I just mix it with a different color of Doublewear. I just have like a little sample here. A little sample size. Okay. So we just spread that all over and then press it in to get a good color payoff. I've been on a journey of finding like new foundations just because I most likely reach for my Doublewear, but I do like to experience other foundations. But in doing that, I found not to wear any other foundation but my Doublewear with a white shirt. My Doublewear, like, it just does not transfer. It just does not transfer, and I've learned my lesson. So if you're looking for a good foundation and you have to wear collar shirts and you just don't want makeup, now there is a hack where you can put hairspray around your collar, but even in that, like, sometimes I still, with the other foundations, get so much foundation on my collar. Not with Doublewear though. All right, that concealer, which I'm getting a little low. It's flat Stanley right now, as you can see. There's a little bit up in here though. Love, love, love this concealer. It's great coverage, and it's a creamy formula, so it's keeps me hydrated underneath my eyes or wherever I put it. All right, we're gonna let that sit, and we're going into brows. You guys don't want to see this. I have just a little palette, brow bar of Hit Pan. I've been using a powder for quite some time now for my brows. It's just a little bit more softer and just not as harsh as a pomade. Okay, we're gonna brush our brows up. Okay, I like to just go at the bottom. I like to start like where my pupil is. So if you look at me, I can't see my eye right now, but I like to start where my pupil is and then go from there. Same thing on top, and then we're just gonna meet the two together. And then I just like to pull that product down. We want a nice little fade in the front. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and blend out our highlight. Pressing that in everywhere we have that concealer. And that concealer just blends out really good. All right, and I have here on my Petri dish just a dark foundation. I love using foundation for contour. I do like a bronzier look when it comes to that. I do not contour my nose on a daily basis, but we're celebrating the holidays, so we're just gonna bump that up a notch, press that in on both sides. We really want to try to narrow that nose and pull that color up into the brow so it looks natural. For the contour, I like to just use like the top of my ear as a guide and come straight down. Okay. blend both sides, and then I just like to take my brush around the highlight just so there's no harsh line there. And as you can see, I like to the contour just come up just a little bit over the highlight to make sure that it's blended as well. Blend around the chin highlight so that's not so harsh, and just like right there. The setting powder, all-time favorite, never fails. No color powder, so it's no color. I've used this on the lightest skin tone and also the darkest. Before I set, I'm just going to make sure I'm not creasing, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to pull that over the highlight and contour just to blend those two areas together. All right, I'm going in. I'm going to set by pressing that in. Since I'm not sure what I'm going to do to my eyes, I'm just going to put some powder there and just leave it and decide what we're going to do for the eyes. I'm going to pause here and look around at my goodies. Actually, I have a few here. Let's see what I have. I recently bought some palettes off the TikTok shop. These are Tarte palettes, so absolutely beautiful. I've recorded a video for these already, and I'll probably upload that definitely for sure after this video. But the palettes are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Like, look at these colors. Absolutely beautiful. They're all beautiful. Let me look at this one right here. This one does have some flecks of glitter in it. Not what I'm looking for though. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause and check out my stash, and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I found a couple palettes. So I found the Pure Festival palette, and we have a couple shimmer colors right here on the end. Okay, those look really nice. And of course these palettes came from BoxyCharm. Obviously this one, Hello Charmer. Beautiful colors. This color right here is like very, very shimmery, has like kind of like flecks of glitter in there. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm thinking I might go with this one, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so we have on our Urban Vibe Cosmetics primer on our lid. I think I want to add to that. I'm going to use the Laying Low by MAC. I've seen, well, the first person I saw do it was Savannah Sylvester here on YouTube, but I'm now starting to see more people use these like for their frown lines or lines that crease. So if you're someone struggling with creasing on your face as well as your eyes, give that a try. I do find the older I get, I crease more and more in my eyes with my eyeshadow. So I find that I have to, I always wonder why older women would like lay down like a cream eyeshadow or like setting powder or something like that before they actually applied their eyeshadow. Now I know, because I'm currently going through that. So I'm just going to find a light color here and just wash over that to set it. I guess I'm now in that club, huh? All right, so we're gonna find us a transition color, and I think I'm gonna grab this out of the Pure Festival palette, this color right here. I'm gonna use that as our crease color. Let's see what that color payoff looks like. Okay, we're just gonna press that in our crease and then swipe it out. I'm gonna go ahead into this Man Eater palette by Tarte, and we're gonna go into this top color here. Let's see what that's given. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna go back into the Pure palette and a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into this color here, and we're gonna drop down just a little bit more into our crease for that. All right, and right next to that we have a chocolate brown color. We're just gonna go into that and put that in our outer corner. That is pretty dark. We are getting a little bit of kickback from this palette. So if you have this, definitely make sure you lay down some powder. It's not holding on, you guys. I'm gonna have to do something else here. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is not like swipe and blend it out, but more of a patting motion. More of a patting and blending at the same time, because I do like the color. So we're just gonna press. We're gonna blend it out just by pressing it. All right, so I do have a Natasha Denona palette right in front of me here. I'm gonna just go into that dark, it's like a dark brownish, grayish brown color. Let's go into that. Almost comes off black. Just gonna blend that out a little bit. All right, guys, we're gonna go back into that this color here. We're just gonna put that underneath our lash line. All right, now I need a tighter brush, and I'm just going to try to add some of that dark brown that's right next to that. We're gonna go back into our Laying Low palette. I do like to lay down again. Before I put my lid color, I like to just lay down like some more concealer or primer, whatever I'm using, just to make the area tacky. And when I place it, I like to try to just blend it out like as if it's eyeshadow. Kind of like this bronzy color here. I think I'm gonna go for this bottom color here. Now we're gonna put that shimmery color on top of this, so that's just gonna take it up a notch for us. Well, we want a good background color. All right, I'm just taking a brush here with no color or anything on it, just to blend out that harsh line there, just to diffuse that a little bit. So I was able to find an oldie but goodie. This was probably one of the first glitter glues I used. There's a little bit of product down at the bottom, but this was by e.l.f. and it's a good product. I don't know. I know I've looked for it before and couldn't find it, but it's probably one of the best ones I've used. You know, it gives you just enough stickiness, but not enough to, you know, pull your eyeshadow up or anything like that. All right, so we laid that down on both sides. We're just gonna go into this guy here, right dead in the center there. Press. Ooh. It has like flecks of blues and greens, pinks. I don't know if you guys can see that. I really do hope so. This is exactly what I was looking for. Like, I don't want just like the chunky glitter, but just like shimmer. When you move, it just shifts around. We'll go back into that brush with no product, just to make sure that's blended. All right, that's good for me. All right, let's get rid of this powder and also fallout. So anytime you have any fallout, hopefully you have set down some powder. You want to swipe away, okay? So you want to swipe out. Okay, that way you don't drag that product towards your face. Okay. I'm gonna put some pencil pretty much where I put the eyeshadow at the bottom. All right, now we need some lashes. I don't know, let me see. I'm just gonna hold this up to my eye and see how this looks. I do have to go to work. I don't want to be too dramatic, even though the eyes are dramatic. I know I've mentioned it a couple times. If you've not tried this lash glue from Dollar Tree, you are missing out. Sit that there for a minute while that dries. All right, I think that's pretty. Let's do some blush and highlighter, because definitely love me some highlighter. I'm just using the eyeshadow I have right here, and I'm just gonna lay that in between that highlight and contour. You can just kind of see how that brought that together as opposed to this side. This side does look blended, but you know, putting that blush in between there just really kind of brings it together. Okay, let's do this side. Tarte palette here, you guys. I love using eyeshadow for highlight, especially the softly milled ones. I'm gonna go into this color and this color. I'm gonna mix those two for a great highlight color. And it smells so good too. That's a perfect in between color. I'm gonna find a lippy and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back and this is my look. Really nice and fun and festive, perfect for the holidays, for your New Year's Eve party. Not like the chunky glitter, but just flecks of glitter and your eyes are gonna shimmer through the night. All right guys, so that is it for my video. Definitely make sure you check out all the girls that participated in this month's video. And just a shout out to my girls. We're all so busy. We all have different lives. We're mothers, we're aunts, we're wives, we're just many, many things. We wear so many, many hats, and I do understand that. And I just want to thank you girls. Age Graceful, Simply Makeup, Accessorize Your Life, and Makeup Therapy. You guys, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys are truly my ride or dies, and I cannot thank you enough for a great year of collaborations, and hopefully 2025 brings us many, many more. I truly love you girls and I thank you. But definitely make sure you check out all those girls that participated in this month's video and every other video we collaborated in this year. So if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, give your girl a follow at LRH Makeup. Also my second hand on TikTok, which is _beautyover40. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Turn on post notifications, that way you'll be notified when I upload new content. All right guys, until next time, remember the best makeup you can wear is confidence. And Happy New Year. See you in 2025.